Hi folks, Susan Brown from Lifelong Learning here again. A wee bit of a change today. Unfortunately, due to the COVID situation, I couldn't have my usual camera lady, the lovely Lindsay from Stewartry, so you're going to have to put up with my husband. And he's a man of few words, so you'll not get a word out of him. He may well nod the camera or shake his head, but at least he's here doing the video for me, so I'm thankful for that. So today, for Christmas, I thought we'd make a nice pudding, and quite an easy one, obviously, because we don't like anything too difficult. So I'm going to make a chocolate cheesecake. So we'll just get started, because as you say, the cameraman might get fed up with me and get harassed at me, so I'll just crack on. What we need is 250 grams of crushed digestive biscuits. So if you've watched me before, to crush your digestive biscuits, either do them in a food processor or put them in a plastic bag. 2 plastic bags is better, so it doesn't burst. Use a rolling pin or any kind of tin, a tin of fruit or anything, just to crush them up. So you've got your 250 grams of digestives. So then I'm going to pop those into my bowl. Prepared these earlier for you. So this is going to be the base of my cheesecake. So there's no baking involved in this cheesecake. It's all done just by hand and in the fridge. So I've got my 250 grams of digestives, and then I've got 75 grams of melted butter. So I'll just pop that in. Just give it a wee like that. So butter, margarine, anything at all that you've got, doesn't have to be real butter, but if you put that in, and then you've got 400 grams of chocolate spread. Now it could be Nutella or just an own make chocolate spread, just whatever you can get at your local shop. So if you add a tablespoon of the chocolate spread to your mixture, so I'll just pop that in as well. Okay. And then if you give it all a good mix, this recipe, it takes 4 hours in the fridge just to set, so you may be best to do it the night before. That will just give you a bit of time, and I mean it'll keep for 2-3 days in the fridge. So you know, if you're doing it for Christmas, you know, do it a couple of days before, as long as you're eating it on Christmas Day. But if there's anything like my house, it'll not last that long anyway. This is actually a favourite recipe of my son's, so if he's here, chocolate cheesecake comes out of the fridge for him. It's a favourite. Don't worry if you haven't mixed up or crushed the biscuits, just even if they're a bit, you know, in big lumps, it doesn't matter. It all gets eaten just the same. So then I'm going to put that in my, well, I'm using a spring clip tin today, but I mean a flan dish or anything is absolutely fine. So if you put your mixture into the flan dish, like so, and then just flatten it down. I'm missing the chat of my friend Lindsay. My cameraman today is not giving me any feedback, but I dare say he'll enjoy the benefits of having a chocolate cheesecake in the fridge. I dare say if my son hears this video, he'll be breaking down the road as well. But anyway, so that's all you do with that. Just put it all in there and give it a wee press down, and then pop it in your fridge. Okay, so I'll just pop it in the fridge just now, just so that it gets a wee firm up. And I'll just get another bowl. Sorry, I should have had this looked out. So for the topping for your cheesecake, you're going to use 500 grams of cream cheese. So any kind of cream cheese, Philadelphia, anything that they sell in your local shop. So it's 500 grams. So you put all that into your mixing bowl. So it's all organised for Christmas. You got your plans all made. I know it's going to be a different Christmas this year, but I'm sure it'll be fine. If we just be safe and be sensible, it'll be fine. So, see, there's not many ingredients to this recipe either, so it makes it a lot easier. I'm all for easiness. So that's 400 grams, so I'm just doing half of the other one, so it's 500. And I'm not even measuring it, it'll be absolutely fine. It'll be eaten just the same. So that's 500 grams of your soft cheese, cream cheese. To that, you need to add 60 grams of icing sugar. So I've measured it out. I'm just going to sift it in, just in case there's any wee lumps. That'll make it easier. Take a wee spoon to make sure I get it all in. Don't want to miss any out. That, and then want to give this a really good mix. So you're mixing just the Philadelphia and the icing sugar at this stage, okay? So it mixes up really easily. Okay, the kids can get involved in this one as well. It's an easy recipe to do. And then the final ingredient is the rest of your chocolate spread, your Nutella or whatever you've got. So that can be the biggest job, is getting it out of the jar. But it'll be worth it in the end, folks, I can tell you. It's a very tasty recipe. Get it all out. I'll just use a knife to get this out because I don't like to leave any in the jar. I don't like any waste. Now for the topping as well, you can add hazelnuts. I don't tend to, because you know a lot of people are not that keen on hazelnuts. By all means, you can add hazelnuts in. We crush them up first, and that'll make them nice. But you don't have to add. I don't personally, but it's entirely up to yourself. So I think that's most of the Nutella in. Just give it another mix. You see how it's going? It's delicious, isn't it? Yes, Mr. Cameraman, does it look delicious? No, with the camera. Told you when you speak. Come back, Lindsay, all is forgiven for your chat. So that doesn't take a lot of mixing, does it? That's it. Okay. So then we just get the biscuit base back out of the fridge. Ideally, you probably have left the biscuit base in for maybe half an hour before you add it, but I've not got time today, and neither has the cameraman. Is that right? I'm going to get laldy after this video and stuff, I can tell you. Using my granddaughter's wee spatula today, hope she doesn't mind. So all of that goes on top of your biscuit base. Some of it's not been mixed in right, but just give it a mix as you're putting it in. As I always say, it'll taste fine. What's this? Don't leave any. No doubt if you've got children with you, they'll be licking the spoon. So this will be nice for Christmas Day if you fancy making it. See that, here, folks? Oop. Not meant to do that, are you? But yep, tastes nice. So there you go, chocolate cheesecake. And as I said earlier, you can top it with chopped hazelnuts if you would like, either that or just Just eat it as it is and pop it in the fridge for 4 hours and you're ready to go. Enjoy, and Merry Christmas from me and the cameraman.